Hi guys, welcome back to Wealth Practices. If a person doesn't make their feelings known very clearly, it can be very challenging to determine whether or not they are into you. It turns out that being perceived as attractive is a lot more nuanced than we originally thought, and there are subtle methods to discern if someone perceives you as appealing. While we have the propensity to think that our attractiveness is distilled down to appearances alone, this is not the case. In this piece, we are going to investigate some psychological mysteries behind the art of attraction. These things can serve as clues that someone is attracted to you, as well as hints about how to become more appealing to other people. 1. There's a lot to learn from body language. People who give off the impression of being warm, talkative, and approachable are often perceived as being more attractive than those who come across as aloof, quiet, and disinterested. Even while we can pick up on a lot of things just by talking to someone, there are a lot of other ways that you can pick up on someone's feelings without them actually saying anything. Does the person you're speaking with appear tenser and cross their legs when you're talking to them? Or, do they give the impression of being calm and open, and are they looking at you? When someone finds themselves drawn to you, they will most likely be interested in what you have to say and will demonstrate this interest both orally and non-verbally. 2. The people that are drawn to you are likely to be located physically closer to you. When something or someone is pulling you in, you will, as a general rule, feel the need to be closer to it or them. You might notice that the person who is attracted to you is physically closer to you than they would be with other people under the same circumstances. It's possible that they even look for ways to come physically closer to you, such as sitting next to you whenever they get the chance. If you pay attention, you might also notice that when they speak to you, they swivel their bodies in your direction or lean in closer to you. This is a not so obvious indication that the person wants to offer you their complete focus. 3. It is crucial to make eye contact. The act of staring intently into the eyes of another person is a strong indicator of interest. This activity raises levels of oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. If someone is interested in you, you might notice that the length of time they maintain eye contact with you is slightly longer than what you would anticipate from another person. In addition to this, you could also observe that their pupils are getting larger. This is tied to an increase in oxytocin as well as dopamine, and it is an impact that is comparable to that of drug usage. Perhaps this is the reason why love is compared to an addictive narcotic. Be aware that if this is the case for a large number of people, certain individuals, particularly those who suffer from social anxiety or who fall somewhere on the autistic spectrum, may not behave in the same manner. 4. Beards, in addition to being awesome. Beards, historically speaking, have been linked to the overall attractiveness of a person. To be more specific, individuals have stubble or other types of shorter beards. On the other hand, those who have beards that are exceptionally long and full are frequently considered to be less attractive. In addition to defining your jawline, having a little stubble on your face might be an indication that you lead a lifestyle that is healthy, clean, and well-maintained. Additionally, beards have the ability to help a person's face appear more symmetrical, which is an attribute that is attractive. Wearing a fantastic pair of glasses is an additional wonderful approach to making your face appear symmetrical if you do not want facial hair or if you are unable to grow facial hair. 5. When you are with people who attract you, you find that your voice changes. When you are having a conversation with someone who is attracted to you, you might notice a difference in the tone of their voice. When some people want to seem more manly, strong, and powerful, they may deepen the tone of their voice. However, their voice may also go in the opposite direction and have a higher pitch, which is also good. People tend to place an emphasis on how they sound in order to differentiate themselves because our perception of others is greatly influenced by sound. 6. Restlessness is often an indicator of attraction. Being in the presence of a certain person can make one feel anxious at times. If you are continuously evaluating the words that you speak, you may discover that you are more self-conscious and engage in behaviors that are associated with anxiety. People who are drawn to you are also capable of doing this. They may appear more uneasy, sound awkward, and fidget more, especially at the beginning of our relationship when they are still getting to know us better. Having said that, it is essential to be conscious of the fact that this might also convey a lack of interest. Examine their body language to determine whether they are uneasy because they are attempting to avoid you or because they are trying to impress you. You might observe that they are looking away from you more often and looking for other things to do if they are attempting to avoid you. There are many various elements to attraction, some of which are cloaked in a certain air of mystique. We sincerely hope that this was informative. Please subscribe to Wealth Practices and we will see you soon.